in this reclaimed substation tastes like ozone and stale coffee, a low hum from the war surplus transmitter vibrating through the concrete floor. Hand-labeled vinyl records lean against dead server racks, catching the faint glow of a single neon tube, the color of a fresh bruise. Outside, the city whispers its secrets in patchy rain, a constant current against the glass.
Black Star Pirate Radio.
In Singapore, we're reading 84 degrees Fahrenheit with sunny. Winds are moving from the south at 15 miles per hour. First up, a structural tremor in the digital realm. The $400 million settlement for TikTok's children's privacy practices. Is this a band-aid or a blueprint for digital dignity?
TikTok just paid $400 million to resolve allegations of violating child privacy laws, specifically collecting personal data from users under 13 without verifiable parental consent. This directly affects millions of young users and sets a precedent for how global platforms handle COPPA compliance. An alternative path, before this litigation, would have involved TikTok implementing robust, independently audited age verification protocols and privacy by design for all minor users from day one.
This isn't just a legal fine, it's a cultural reckoning for our youngest digital citizens. These little data sprites are being harvested before they even understand the terms. It's like building a communal sandbox, then secretly sifting out all the precious stones the children played with. Who truly carries the burden of this digital legacy? The parents now tasked with navigating complex data rights.
Patching in a caller, the critical thinker. You're on the signal. Duck.
Togee, is $400 million really a deterrent for a company valued in the billions? And who actually benefits from this settlement? Does the money go to the affected children or just into a legal fund that barely touches the real harm?
The transmitter pops once, adjusts, holds. Ozone drift. The signal is still here. Sharp questions, caller, about the true cost of digital overreach versus symbolic restitution. From these architectural flaws in digital spaces, we now shift our lens to the physical, where nature is asserting its own undeniable terms.
Cool down is when habits set. Swap the tiresome combo for a clean two-step people want to repeat.
Our next structural analysis, nature's blueprint redrawn by extreme rain across Japan and South Korea.
We're witnessing the Earth's response, a myth in the making, not just a weather report. These aren't mere events. They are architectural signals from a planet under duress, reminding us who truly governs the landscape. The ancient stories of floods return not as fables, but as lived reality, impacting generations who must now adapt their homes and livelihoods.
There's a caller on the line.
These deluges happen every year now. What's the real cost of adaptation versus actual prevention? Are we just paying to rebuild the same vulnerable structures in Osaka and Busan? Or are we investing in a truly resilient future, a new civic architecture?
The cost of inaction, whether in privacy or climate, echoes loudly. The discernment needed to separate toxic residue from architectural signal is paramount. Now, let's pivot from global impacts to a foundational local need, health, and the promise of free dental care in Victoria. Our final structural consideration, Victorian Labour's promise of free dental care if re-elected, a structural shift in public health, or just election year polish?
Victorian Labour is pledging free dental care for all public school students if re-elected, an Australia First initiative estimated to cost $395 million over 4 years. This directly impacts over 600,000 students and could alleviate significant financial burden for thousands of families. An alternative approach would be to dramatically expand existing public dental services by boosting clinic infrastructure and workforce capacity, rather than creating a new separate scheme.
These are the choices we face, from digital rights to public health, from global climate shifts to local policy. Each decision, a new brick in our collective architecture, requiring consent, provenance, and dignity. Thanks for the call.
Black Star Pirate Radio.
Continue the signal at TogeeVision.com. Tune in, Sparks and Stories, Gig Passport.